Ladies, gentlemen, all machine overlords, welcome to our instructional video on peer review in a first-year classroom. What is peer review, you may ask, if you've not been paying attention to anything your teacher has been saying throughout the semester? You're in luck, my wayward slacker. We're here to demonstrate improper and proper use of peer review so your teacher will not know of your slacking. Fair warning though, they probably already know. Peer review is all about giving your fellow students proper feedback on their assignments. The first rule of thumb is to actually give feedback.
All right, so it was really good. I loved the lack of punctuation. That was unique, which is cool. And I liked, how you spelled stuff. I didn't know you could spell cat with a K.
See? Does that help the student in any way? No, it doesn't. Also, that look of I am definitely lying about it being good will only make it harder for a student to be confident in their writing. Maybe it's because you're afraid of hurting their feelings. As long as you try to be kind and reassuring, you probably won't hurt any feelings. This is how to properly address a paper.
So overall, I think your paper was actually pretty good. There were some focus issues in there, so there were some times that I noticed that you kind of got off topic. Like, I know that the topic of this paper was like, why are dogs the greatest pet? And I understand that, but there was a whole paragraph in there where you were just kind of slamming cats, but you never brought it back to that topic. So my suggestion for that would be to maybe compare cats and dogs, so that way it stays on the topic of it. But I mean, other than that, very, very good job.
As you can see, this helpful student was pointing out focus issues and how to stay on topic. That is truly the most helpful. Why was he slamming cats? It was a poor essay, so the world may never know. However, some people take criticism too far into the I hate you and everything you like category. This is what we call being a very unhelpful partner, or a douche, whichever you prefer.
This is honestly terrible. I mean, it's stupid. I honestly hate you and everything you like. You wrote a paper about your grandmother? Your grandmother should be embarrassed to have spawned someone as stupid as you.
See? This is not helpful. Your topic sucks. What kind of help is that? Not help at all. Seriously. Who does this and is able to sleep at night? Whoops. My bad. Just rule how to properly bring this up.
Yeah, man, really cool paper. Your grandma seems like a really nice lady. Although it's a little bit short, I think maybe you should change topics. You have a really cool section on there about robots. Maybe you should make that the focus of your paper.
See, that was much better and helpful. Now the writer knows there are some problems in the topic, but has some idea on how to do it and has a supportive group to help should he need it. This is a great thing for writers to have. However, too much help in the wrong ways can be detrimental as well.
So, I mean, your paper was pretty okay, but you had a lot of, grammar issues. I see a lot of commas, but you don't really need that many commas. Semicolons.
Semicolons?
Yeah, semicolons. I don't even want to see any more commas, just semicolons all the time.
Just everywhere?
Yeah, I'm not done. Also, you have a lot of long run-on sentences. You don't need to combine sentences. You can make them short and to the point. I mean, why would you ever combine sentences, idiot? Come on.
Well, what do you think of my
Sit-
section?
Grammar. That's what's important here, okay? Nothing else matters.
See the air of I think I'm better than you on this guy's face? Gross. Anyway, he focused solely on the grammatical aspect of the paper. That does not help with the content and where the paper should go, but merely helps with what already exists. Also, you can run into the problem this guy did and give the wrong information. This is how it should be addressed.
So this was good, but you had some, small typo grammar issues. One thing I find helpful is to read it out loud. You can usually tell when your sentences are going on too long when you run out of breath. Then you can put a comma where you put a comma unnecessarily because you're stopping for no reason. This also really helps with the organization. I notice your paragraphs go on a little long and they kind of have full ideas. You'll be able to tell where the ideas go and you can break it up, and that'll really help with your organization.
Thanks, man.
Helping with mistakes that recur throughout the paper is fine, but it should not be the focus. We focused on those higher order concerns of content and focus. So now you see 3 common pitfalls of peer reviewing that a lot of students fall into and how to avoid them. So, thank you for watching, and if the worst happens, glory to our robot overlords!